Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come and talk about... Girl, I still don't know the name of this show. I always want to say Young, African, and Rich. But it's Young, Famous, and Rich. This is season 2, and this is episode 3. All right, so it basically starts off where it left off. Andale is... When I say Andale is hot. Girl, he did not like the way that Connie was talking to him. He didn't like the fact that Connie was basically putting all their business out on Front Street in front of strangers. I'm assuming AKA Louis. What's his name, Louis or Lou? I can't remember his name. The fine one. We're gonna get into Lou or Louis in a little bit, okay? Zari is having a conversation with Kaylee, Naked's girlfriend. And she's basically like, have you heard that Annie's husband, Tu Baba, is having a baby with a banker? And Kaylee was like, I hope it's not true. She was like, it's true. It's not like a CIA. But when Zari said it's not like a CIA information, it's not classified. CIA information is not classified. It's all over the blogs. But I tell you, I was in here screaming when she said that. Girl, that's my new line, girl. Look, don't get mad at me. It's not like a CIA information. It's all over the blogs. Girl, all I do is report it. Girl, it was already out there, girl. Okay. Anyways, Swanky, he pulls Nadia and Connie to the back to have a conversation about how, I guess he, felt some type of way about how they reacted to him and his guests. Like, Swanky. I'm not going to play this game with Swanky, and I'm glad that Connie and Nadia didn't play that game either, because Connie switched the conversation just like that and was like, girl, whatever. What's going on with you and Annie? But before she switched the conversation, she changed the course of the conversation. Swanky was, wanted to let them know that, again, he didn't like the way that they dismissed or disrespected his guest. But Swanky, you know that your guest, Bonang, is the ex-best friend of Nadia, and not, oh my God, girl, it is true. Nadia's boyfriend, he was unalived. One of you told me that in the comment section, like I think the very first review, and then I mentioned it in the last review, and then a lot of people told me in the comments that it was true, and then of course I went and looked myself. Not to say y'all be lying, but I wanted to go see for myself. And I went to Nadia's page. I'm like, girl, I'm sure if he is no longer, with us, then she will post, girl, yeah. Yeah. So that's sad. So Nadia's boyfriend was actually unalived. Yeah. So that's sad. Shout out to Nadia. And I think he had kids. So didn't he have kids? I believe so. I can't remember, girl. But yeah, so it's kind of like Swanky. You know what the deal is. You know what the deal is. Anyway, so Connie changed the course of the conversation. Was like, girl, what's going on between you? What's going on with you and Annie? Again, I'm kind of confused with Swanky because, girl, Swanky took it back to high school. Swanky said I was on the phone, and it was a 3-way call, basically. He was on the phone with someone. I think Annie called, and the person who he was on the phone with, I guess, put everybody on 3-way. And he heard Annie. He heard Annie basically just disrespecting him and talking about him. Now, I don't know what word, hello, or words she was using. I don't know if she called him the F word. I don't know. But I also feel like, I don't know. But that's why I said maybe I have a heart. Yeah, maybe I don't have no heart. Maybe I ain't got nothing right here. just stone. Because if what Annie did to Swanky was that bad, and clearly, okay, his feelings are hurt. Let me say this, okay. Your feelings can be hurt, and you can be talking cash money-ish and say you're done with somebody, but you also probably know that it eventually work itself out. So Swanky could just be upset at Annie, right? And they just probably need, to hit the restart button on their friendship. But now it's almost like, could it be that deep like Swanky was making it seem, because you called her when you found out that her husband could allegedly have another baby, right? And now you're saying in the conversation with Connie and Nadia that depending on what Annie says, I guess, her rebuttal to whatever you have to say to her, then that's going to determine, I guess, the trajectory of your friendship. So I'm like, girl, is it bad, or is it something y'all can work through? So I don't know. Annie and Andale. When I tell y'all, baby, it has been raining cats and dogs. Girl, we'll talk about that enough. Girl, it came out of nowhere. When I say it came out of nowhere, anyways. So Annie and Andale. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. Okay, so I think Andale has a podcast or something. They were sitting in front of mics, so I just assumed it was a podcast. There were, Annie wanted to come and I guess tell what was going on. Isn't it crazy? I know isn't it crazy that Annie is the one out here trying to fix what her husband has allegedly broken? Isn't that crazy? And we're not gonna sit here and act like 2 Bye ain't mic'd up, because 2 Bye is on the show. Now he's not on the show as much as the other girls and boys, but he's on the show nonetheless. He was on the show at the end of this episode. So it's like Annie's going out of her way to make sure that girl. I don't know what Annie was saying. That's what I'm trying to get to. I rewound that part 3 times. I don't know. For what it sounded like to me, Annie was it sounded like she was just basically denying what was happening, what was alleged to have happened. And I get it. I'm not gonna lie. I understand the whole kids, and the kids are gonna see what's going on in the blogs. Oh, I'm about to say something that's gonna sound so mean. Can I say? I'm gonna say it. I understand that, people should think about the kids. And, the kids have access to the World Wide Web. They have teenagers. But 2 Bye got 7 kids. She got 2. Biologically, 2 kids. I guess she got 7 kids too, but y'all get what I'm trying to say. Listen, girl, the blogs ain't gonna stop posting, and the mess ain't gonna stop just because you decide to lay down with a trifling ass piece of nigga. Girl, I'm sorry. Either you need to not allow your kids to be on social media, or either you need to tell your husband to stop embarrassing the family. Because the blogs wouldn't have nothing to post if, girl, 2 Bye was posted at the house instead of some bitch's house. I'm just saying, y'all, can we just call a thing a thing? Girl, like, why is he playing this game? Like, I get it. I think multiple things can exist at the same time. I do believe that. I believe that, yes, it's sad for the kids that the kids have to see this and probably go to school and get picked on. But the kids would not have to go to school and get picked on if they daddy kept their dick in their pants. Like, I just feel like we need to start at point A. Y'all, like, we going to E, and we need to start at A. Okay, we've established that that 2 Bye done did what he done did. I'm just saying, like, I will say this much: if they are talking about the kids on the blogs, then I would say don't do that, because people claim they don't really, they be lying. People say they don't like when people talk about kids, but we know that's not true. At least we don't do it. At least we're not supposed to talk about kids in public. We're really supposed to do it at the kitchen table, right? But, you know, if somebody's talking about the kids on the blogs, then I can see that. But, you know, to sit here and, you know, try to not use the kids, but, you know, to sit here and bring the kids up as, you know, why, you know, people need to be careful about what they say because the kids are going to see it. Yeah, people should still be careful what they say. I'm not saying they shouldn't. But like I said, girl, the blogs won't have nothing to post if your nigga was at home. I don't know what Annie gonna do. Like I said, I don't know what Annie was saying during that whole interview. I couldn't keep up. Annie just be talking. Can I say something? Girl, I'm gonna say it. Because the people, I have been trying not to say this. Okay, let me just say this. I'm scared. Now, I'm gonna say this. Okay, so I have noticed that Annie has a little tick. She be real jittery. I think I noticed that last season. But this season, it's very noticeable. Now, I don't know if Annie is on medication, and I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Annie, I don't. But a couple of you have said in the comment section, girl, what's going on with Annie? Are you okay? Annie, are you okay? No, girl, for real, Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? Because it's been a few of us who have noticed, girl, you get a little jittery and a little tickish. And we don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's a nervous, like a nervous jitter, right? A nervous tick. Because I have this thing, I don't know if I still have it, I probably do, and I just haven't noticed, but I used to have this thing real bad where I would laugh like all the time, and people thought that I was being disrespectful. And it wasn't I was just being disrespectful. Sometimes I would get nervous and I would laugh. And I would not be being disrespectful. It's just like that's the first thing that just that's the first thing that would happen. Like I would laugh. I remember one time my boss was like, "Why are you laughing?" I was like, "No, I'm not laughing." I was laughing, but I'm like, "No, I'm not laughing like at what you're saying." I couldn't explain it. Anyways, and she was just like, but yeah, Annie, we have noticed it, girl. It's sister, girl. It's something going on. You have like this nervous, you know, tick, that Ray Charles itch. I don't know what's going on, but we have noticed it. And so I'm going to leave it at that because I don't want it to be disrespectful because Annie said we need to watch what we say. So I'm going to watch what I say. I like Annie. I like Annie. I like Annie. I like everybody on the cast, honestly. Yeah, but Annie was all over the place. I don't know what she was talking about them kids. I don't know. Y'all gonna have to explain to me what she was saying in the in the interview with Andale. Diamond and Fontana. I think I've been messing these people's names up. Fontana, she too involved to me. Like you would swear unless she are like the way she talks, the way she speaks about Zari and Diamond's relationship is almost like she's been knowing them forever and ever and ever and ever. Has she? Because that's the way that she speaks. Now let me ask y'all a question because I can't remember Zari. The picture she's trying to paint is Zari is just this heart like this baby mama who doesn't want Diamond to be happy and doesn't want Diamond to be with anybody, but she can go out and live her life, but Diamond has to, I guess, wait around for her. And I was like, girl, I don't know if I remember getting that from Zari. But then when Nadia said, when she was the first one to meet up, they had like a little paint and sip. Girl, that nigga that was laying on that paint and sip that was naked, I said that was fine. Did y'all see him when he got up and was walking away? He had that thong on. I said, God damn, girl. I said, girl, I need to go over there, okay? Anyways, but Nadia said that, Zari is batshit crazy. So I'm thinking, well, Nadia just said that she's batshit crazy, and then Fontana has been saying what she's been saying. Maybe I just don't remember the last season that well, and how, Zari and Diamond interacted with each other, or, what she did. But I don't remember Zari being like this clingy baby mama. Was she? Y'all let me know. So Fontana and Diamond, they kissed. When I tell that kiss was nasty, girl, it was almost like, what it seemed like? It seemed like they really didn't want to kiss each other, and somebody told them before the scene started, "We need y'all to kiss each other," and they were just like, you can't do it. I was like, girl, what is y'all doing? It's like the mouths were open, but they were not letting their tongues connect. It just was a mess to me. Girl, I'm not gonna lie, holla. Girl. When Diamond asked when Diamond asked Fontana, do you want to go upstairs? She said, you want to go upstairs? Okay. I said, girl, tell me you a hoe, girl, and show me you a hoe, girl. You already done came over to that man's house with no panties on. When I tell you Fontana whole Boochie cat, girl. When I tell y'all Fontana's whole Boochie cat was outside of that skirt, girl, I said she ain't got no type of panties on. When I tell you, she couldn't have. If she had some panties on, girl, she hit them panties real good. Girl, when Diamond said, you want to go upstairs? And she said, you want to go upstairs? She repeated him, basically. So Diamond was like, you want to go upstairs? She was like, you want to go upstairs? Okay. I said, girl, she ain't wasting no time. I said, girl, shout out to Fontana, girl. Ain't nothing wrong with it, girl. You single, Diamond single, girl. Do what you want to do, girl. I was just kidding when I said, show me you a hoe. What I said about being a hoe. I was just playing. Girl, Diamond grown, Fontana grown. It is what it is. Okay? And we ain't gonna act like we ain't never had no one night stand before. Hey! Ooh. Anyways, Naked and the guys meet up for basketball. Naked says that basically him and Kaylee, is it Kaylee or Kylie? I think it's Kaylee. They're not in therapy because basically the sex is good. I said, not you not going to therapy all because you think the sex is good. Or maybe they both think the sex is good. But I think that's not a good reason not to stop going to therapy. Oh, the sex is good, so we stop going to therapy. I mean, I guess, child. Girl. Bitch. When Swanky walked up, Swanky walked up, Lewis was already there, Naked was already there, and Andale was already there. When I tell you Swanky walked up, Swanky had a whole blanket. Maybe Swanky had some designer blanket dripped over his shoulder. Girl, he had this bag. Girl, he had a bag. Girl, baby, this thing walked up. Girl, Swanky so goddamn fine to me. Girl, that's why I said, girl, half of the, I ain't looking sitting out of y'all. Half of them niggas on the cast eye for. Girl, Swanky fine, Lewis fine, Andale fine, girl. I even probably tap Naked. Girl, who else? Yeah, most of. But the only one that I probably wouldn't do nothing with is Diamond. Diamond is cute, but Diamond really don't do nothing for me. But the other ones, yeah, we could do a little naked tussle, girl. Anyway, girl, Swanky walked up with that bag on his shoulder, on his elbow, and girl, he had that blanket tossed around his shoulders. Girl, when I see, I didn't see Swanky drip. Oh shit, my microphone. I didn't see Swanky dribble one basketball. I didn't see Swanky shoot one basketball. Swanky went straight to the table and made him a cocktail and sat down and crossed his legs. So I said, I know that's right. The girls have a paint and sip. Oh, Fontana says that they really don't like each other because I think she wanted them to all pay a compliment to each other, and I don't think they would. I don't think they did, and so she said y'all really don't like each other. And then Connie says, "Chill, we do like each other. We're just chill with each other." Girl, Connie, you lying because you just had a whole get together, girl, the day before talking about girl they fake in a mask on, in a mask on. Anyways. Well, I guess you could still like each other and still be going through some stuff. Yeah, never mind. So Lewis does come across as thirsty. He comes across as thirsty. He comes across as just wanting to be on camera. I need him to relax. Lewis says that he wants a baby, but he doesn't care if the mother is involved. He said he doesn't mind basically, going through a surrogate and or whatever. He just wants a baby. And let me just say something. I'm not traditional, so my way of thinking is completely different from other people. I just thought it was strange for Andale, and I think Naked even looked like, right, like who signs up to be a single father? I would rather have someone who knows what they want, right? I don't want to be in a two-parent. I don't necessarily need a two-parent household or a 3 or 4-parent household, right? I'm okay with just raising a child by myself. Now, do I think it's easier when you have multiple parents in the house? Yes, okay. But if he says that he's okay with that, and then he's okay. Andale, you act like you with your child's mother. Naked, you act like you with your child's mother. Now, I don't know if they were in a relationship, then they just happened to end the relationship, and then that's how, everybody became single parents. But nonetheless, you're still a single parent. So if Lewis understands what his expectations are for his life, and I understand that this is what I want, right? It's not like, I think what happens, I think I'm more bothered when people go into situations living in la la land, right? Not living in reality, right? You may have a toxic relationship that you're in and you feel like this baby is going to change, and then and it just, stuff just doesn't go the way that, because you're not living in reality. Girl, Lewis seems like he's living in reality. Like, this is what I want. I don't care if the mother is involved. I just want a baby. Y'all all single parents at the end of the day. Don't see no shade. Not y'all. I'm talking about the niggas up down on the show. Two bye trifling. I think Two Bye is still out in these streets. When Two Bye told Andale, what boundary have human beings not crossed? I feel like that's a line that he probably feeds Annie. That's a line that he uses to, get over the fact or use to cover up the fact that he ain't shit. When he was in the confessional, did y'all hear him when he was talking? And then he was like, people want to talk about the children that I have. He did that. You're on the show. Two Bye was in the confessional, and he said something about people want to talk about the children, or sometimes people bring up the children. He was saying something about his children. And then when he said, I have, he coughed. The children that I have. I don't think he put his hand up to his mouth, though. I think he just said, that I have. I said, girl, not you trying to cough. Yes, girl, you have. Girl, you have 7 kids. Anyways, and then did Lewis lie on Bonang about Fashion Week? Because Lewis basically said that he flew out Bonang, and she didn't have a room. He forgot to book her a room, so she flew back home the same night. And then when she was talking to Swanky, she was like, girl, I don't even know who that is. Girl, what? She was like, I don't remember that. I don't know who that is. I don't know what's going on. So that was pretty much the end of the episode. All right, y'all. I'll probably be back with episode 4. I don't know, y'all. Hopefully tomorrow I can get episode 4 out of the way. All right. I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.